One of the reasons we wanted to do a podcast this December is because we kind of have an updated logo. It's new, but yet not. It's a little bit of enhancement.
Clarity.
Yeah, clarity. And what it is just really defining who we are.
Mm-hmm.
And can you tell us a little bit more about who we are, Kaylee? What does our logo say?
Yeah. So adding the Women's Health and Wellness Center to our logo, I think just adds that level of clarity of who we are, what we do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've been around since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And we've done a variety of things since 2016. We've been a healthcare center, we've been a medical center. There's been a lot of community confusion. And I think lots of people too come to us and go, oh, I didn't know you did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'll come to us for one service, like fertility, let's say. They come to us with their daughter, 9 to 13 years old, take our fertility education classes.
Mm-hmm.
Then while they're here, they'll see something and go, oh, I didn't know you also did breastfeeding support. Or maybe a mom that's come to us for breast milk and knows us
Mm-hmm.
for our breastfeeding support that way, goes, oh, I didn't know you did doulas as well. I love doulas. So adding this level of clarity is something we've kind of tried to do throughout the years. That kind of almost brand awareness, who we are, what we do.
Okay.
So now marketing us and saying we are a women's health and wellness center,
Yep.
I think does clearly state all of our 4 core services within there.
So as a women's health and wellness center, what are our services? How do we break that down?
Yeah. So there's 4 core pillars throughout Guiding Star Project. We've got natural fertility and family planning, pregnancy and childbirth, breastfeeding, postpartum, and then family life services.
Mm-hmm.
So in that natural fertility, we offer age-appropriate fertility appreciation methods, infertility support, referrals to natural procreative doctors. We have our support group
Mm-hmm.
as well for infertile or couples walking through infertility. In the next life stage for women, in that kind of pregnancy and childbirth stage, we have our, pregnancy tests, our ultrasounds, our women's wellness, our, lactation, prenatal lactation support, doulas, all that kind of good stuff too. Education classes for birth preparation. And then that postpartum and lactation time, we have our support group.
Mm-hmm.
We have lactation consultants, breast pumps, breast milk, really anything a mom could need for that time, as well as postpartum doulas.
Mm-hmm.
And then our family life services, helping women throughout those first stages of motherhood. We have our clothing, diapers, wipes, child watch for appointments, all things that we could really be a village throughout all stages of womanhood.
I'm kind of hearing you say that there's kind of a mix of classes, but there's also medical services included in this. And that seems to be a little bit newer branch of what we're doing. Can you help me understand the medical side of what we do?
In the past, when we've had medical services, we've had to keep that to a limited capacity because we didn't have a medical director on site. So when we were first here in Orange City, we had limited ultrasound and pregnancy testing, and we were so thankful to be able to offer that. Obviously, virtually things changed, staff changed. When we moved into Centerpoint, we were able to kind of start that process of what does our future look like in terms of medical care. And we really wanted to start with that what does pro-life healthcare look like? What are the core services that we want to offer so we can fill in the gaps of needs in the community? So now that we have our own building in Orange City, we do have the freedom to offer a variety of healthcare services that we've heard our clients say, hey, this would be really great if we could do this locally, as well as offer our crucial services of the pregnancy testing and the first trimester ultrasounds so that we can have more women choose life.
Wow. Well, I think you helped me understand a little bit more about what it means to be a women's health and wellness center. Is there anything else that you wanted to add before we end today?
Yeah, I think just understanding that Guiding Star Siouxland is a member of the National Guiding Star Project. We want to build these types of centers everywhere.
How many are there currently?
There are 7 currently. The goal is 50 centers, right? 1 center in every state. And Iowa really loves Guiding Star centers.
Because we have 3, right?
We do. We have 1 in Marshalltown and 1 in Cedar Valley area. So, and they're wonderful gals there too. And what's great about being part of this national project is that we can kind of bounce ideas
Yes.
off each other,
Mhm.
you know? So our center spearheaded family comfort stations,
Yeah.
right? And then now others are doing that. Our center as well was really starting the breast milk sharing program,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
crucial in doing that. Other centers are really strong in classes,
Yeah.
like Guiding Star Cedar Valley. We're the ones that have created all of our women's fertility
Oh,
classes, and we've worked collaboratively together.
Mhm.
So we're working with all of these different pro-life
Mhm.
women's healthcare centers to really create this culture of life,
Mhm.
this fearless future for all women, so that no woman is scared of her fertility
Mhm.
or pregnancy or postpartum or breastfeeding or motherhood, because it's scary stuff, right? When you
Ugh.
think about all of those life changes.
Mhm.
So having a healthcare center that's speaking the truth to women about how they're created, about how their bodies were created beautifully and intentionally to ovulate, menstruate, gestate, lactate, all those beautiful functions. We know that by doing that through the vehicle of healthcare, that we're going to build a culture of life.
Well, thank you for your time today, Kaylee. And we hope to bring back this video podcast again later this month.
Yes, thank you for the coffee.